stream setup here with not wanting to start the game properly. A lot of issues with that, but up and running good now. So, welcome back. This is part, I don't know, like 6 or 7 of this medieval series we've been doing. Survival building with mods in Minecraft. 15.2 mods are listed below. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, a few things I want to touch on. So last game, when we were playing on Monday, there were a couple things we jotted down on Notepad, things we need to look into. And so the first thing was snow accumulation. And as it happens, let me just go back here. So our calendar has rolled over. It looks like we're in autumn, early autumn now. And you can see it has snowed in our Minecraft world. However, no snow has accumulated on our stairs. And other than that, and none has accumulated on the fence posts here. And none has accumulated where any grass is. And see, it should be though, because we have this mod installed, the snow real magic or whatever mod. Again, it's linked below. So I went back, checked to see if there was an update. There was a beta version of the mod for 1.15.2. I installed that, didn't see a change. No difference. So must be some kind of bug. I'll check into it, hopefully more by the next stream. So the next item, we talked about stacking enchantments. So we got this diamond pickaxe that we were able to make from plundering those shipwrecks. Hey there, Hulking502. How's it going? But we didn't have the 30 levels needed to get the highest level enchantment or the bookshelves at the time, so we got a Fortune 1, Efficiency 2. So we wanted to know if, we could stack enchantments. So you can't quite just put an enchanted item back in the enchantment table, but you can use an enchanting book to increase the level, but it just overwrites the level. It doesn't give it the enchantment twice. One of the other things we mentioned was about the drowned, because we were exploring those underwater temples. We wanted to know what's the spawn conditions for drowned. So they spawn at any light level under the 7. If we look at our F3 menu here, should be over current light right in the middle left there. So like right now we're in 8. This whole building should be lit up pretty well. So this whole building has like a light level of 8, but if it was a light level 7, then a drown could theoretically spawn. They spawn at Y heights of less than 58 or 6 meters below sea level. And we do have our sea level raised. If you'll see here, ours is at Y 79, so they could theoretically spawn at Y 76. And we checked on how many bookshelves you need for max enchantments. It's 15, so I guessed at that last stream. You get 2 levels for every bookshelf, so you need 15 to get the full 30. And last thing was another thing related to enchanting. So if you had 2 books that you enchanted with an enchantment, so say you had 2 efficiency 2 enchantments, you could take those 2 books, put them in the anvil, and it would give you a efficiency 3 enchanting book. So you can level up enchantments that way as well. Okay, so those were all those things I talked about, wanted to hit on last stream. So I got some more brick stairs for finishing up this roof, but I was in the mines. And I told you guys if I ever found diamonds in the mine, I would leave it so we can go get them on stream. So I got some of those to show you. all the way down in my mine, and this is gonna be like the first time you guys see the mine since the very first Minecraft stream I did, where we started this. So we got this ravine. I did just kind of put a bridge over it. I haven't explored that ravine yet, actually. So there are still mobs spawning in it. But I've been coming down here. I strip mined down here a little bit, but I mistakenly thought this was Y13, but when it was actually just Z13, I confused myself. So once I realized that, I kept digging down further and made this really long tunnel. And now you can see where I've started strip mining this whole thing again, and you can see it on the mini map. So each one of these, it's 10 blocks deep, and each one's 2 meters apart. So this is the strip mining tactic I've been doing since about 9 or 10 years now that I've been doing it this way, because it does reveal it's the second most efficient strip mining method. The only more efficient method is to do the crouching, where you use the what's it called, the trapdoor, to force yourself to go prone, so you can crawl through a 1-block hole. Because for each block you dig into that, it reveals 5 blocks. This one, I have to dig 2 blocks, but each time I dig a block, it would reveal 4. So it's the second most efficient. We come down here to this tunnel. We got the first set of diamond ore that I found. And I did check above all the blocks just to make sure there wasn't lava hiding. So no other diamonds. There's 6 blocks here. So let's we got our Fortune 1 pickaxe. So hopefully we'll get more than 6 drops. We got 9, so that's why I waited until after we made the enchantment table and the diamond pickaxe with a fortune before I went and actually mined any diamond blocks. There is another one, I just can't remember where it was exactly. Should have marked it with a sign. Found one of these, probably. Down here, not that one. It's down here somewhere, and I think it was larger too. Maybe it was that one. I really should have marked it better, but wasn't. Probably coal or something I mined before. Here it is, yeah. So just another 4. So we already had 9. And now we got 7 more. So we're getting an extra 3 from those blocks. That's why I don't mine diamond blocks without a fortune pickaxe. I'm gonna throw on some music actually. Using Audio Library Plus. They have copyright free music for streams like this. I'm just gonna adjust the volume there too. There we go. So now that we got that out of the way, we can go work on the roof. I have some other buildings, so I've been in my designer world where it's creative and super flat, so I can go through and design my buildings before we put them in here in survival. I designed 2 additional ones so far. One is a small chapel, and the other is a blacksmith. So I think we're going to look at putting those in today. Or at least one of them. Figuring out where to put them in all. And we can go ahead and do our roof though. Since I only got 49, it's still probably not going to finish it. I still need to get more bricks. Gonna go and see. When I place down the bricks, it accumulates that snow, but it won't do it otherwise. This is... So now we can just bring these across. And I haven't done a full interior design for this building in single player yet, but I have done interior design for the other two buildings that we're going to look at today. And I might even just show the designer world as well, so everyone can get a look at it. Yeah, I really shouldn't have designed these houses with brick roofs, so all the next designs don't have these brick roofs. This was just something I guess I wanted to try first. But now we know not to do that. Also, I replaced out the Ama's damage indicator mod with the neat mod. I do like this better because before it was just putting the health of the enemies in the top left corner of the screen, and it's so far away I just was never able to like notice it when I was using it. Let's go put those diamonds in the chest so they're safe. Okay. I also made a little armor stand just to get rid of some of that in this chest here. Got a bunch of coal from mining today, some iron and some gold as well. We got 12. So luckily we can cook all that with one coal and the fire pit. Do that number, and then these can go on the campfire, which will save us some fuel. Before the sun goes down here. But we can actually, now that we got those bricks in place, finish up the roof, or at least the stone brick part of that roof. See if these are gonna... And I made that grindstone because some of the items we got from the shipwreck were like enchanted leather armor, and I saw that if you use a grindstone you'll actually get enchantment levels back, or like the level of the enchantment that you remove using it. So I just did that to get a few extra levels before I went and checked to see what I could put on my iron pickaxe here, so I just put efficiency on it. And then books, so. Now, I also want a few of these to make, because I'm going to need at least 2 stone brick slabs. We'll make some of those as well. And we use the stone cutter because it's the most efficient. It's a 1-to-1 relation. Or actually for slabs it's a 2-to-1 instead of... It's just more efficient, and it takes less steps, so. It's more efficient when you're making stairs with the stone cutter, because it would take 6 stone brick blocks to make 4 stairs, whereas if you use the stone cutter, it's a 1-to-1 relation instead of a 4-to-6 or 6-to-4 relation. Yep. And then these 2 go right there, like that. So yeah, all that's left on this is just more of these things. And I really wish Mojang would just update it so you don't have to use so many clay to make those. but they probably won't, because it's been like that for a long time now. Okay, just organize everything here. I had to breed some cows earlier so I could take their skin. So let's see. I guess let's take inventory of what we're looking at first. So this is our city, and you can't see it well anymore, but we got our wall coming around here. And the start of our wall over here. So we're probably gonna ensnare this whole area here. Maybe on the steeper part of this mountain. As you can see, it flattens out a little bit, then it gets steeper here. Probably do a castle, or the castle up here. But we got a chapel and a blacksmith that we're gonna put in. So the blacksmith's probably gonna go down here, and we'll have to move all the livestock further and further out until eventually they're going to end up over in the farm area with all the other crops and stuff. But the chapel's kind of wide. So let's just keep in mind this as we go and take a look at actually my designer world. So this is where I've designed all our buildings. So you can see here is the warehouse, which is our main building, and the only difference is right now is it's completed interior, and I put a little window box on the outside on the back of it in this one. But for the interior of it, you know, placeholders for those chests we have. They got the fireplace in here on this one. I haven't finished out the bunks, and that's like the bath area for all the people who work at the warehouse. And then the office, I've decided to not do the chandelier actually. Instead just gonna use one of those lanterns. Let's see, what is it? Where is it? All the way at the bottom. Just use a lantern on the desk instead. Because, you know, the ceiling's not really tall enough for a chandelier. And I haven't really finished designing the rest of the office. And then as far as this goes, there's nothing to it. And then this is our stone cutter here. So I did a little bit of interior, so we need to get some quartz and stuff for that. We haven't been to the nether yet. Just a small interior. And as you can see, I haven't done anything up here. So we're just trying to finish up that roof in the survival world. So here's one house I'm working on. Not sure about the design yet. Might need to make some changes. Not sure about the use of spruce here and here, but we'll see. I'm using reference images from the internet, just googling like medieval house in order to build them. So this is our blacksmith that we're going to put in. It's a really simple design. Again, the town we're building right now isn't going to be like the largest town. It's going to be a town. Pretty simple. We got a blast furnace, regular furnace. Inside we got bunk beds for the kids, and upstairs. And I'm putting in these type of staircases where you actually have to like crouch in order to go all the way up them. I'm not too concerned about it. Maybe some people might have issues with it though. Some storage for them. Parents live upstairs, whatever. And then that's a building I'm still working on. And then we got over here is our little chapel. So this is what I would think for like, you know, a small church. Again, it's not our largest city, so recessed doors, and this is the double doors mod that opens both of those at the same time. And inside, you know, a couple chandeliers. All the way up front, we got our two lecterns. And these are so when we actually get the Minecraft villagers into our town, that they'll have workplaces to go to. And I did incorporate cracked stone bricks into the design, as well as the chiseled stone bricks, just to give it a little bit more character to it. Because if it was just stone bricks and just cobble, it would kind of suck. That's design. I actually need to figure out if there's a recipe for the bells, because I don't know if there actually is. Let me just check that out for a sec. Because if there's not, I'm just gonna have to go to the several other towns in our village or in our world and steal them. But it does not. It says it can be found in a ruined portal. I don't know. Spawns naturally in the nether and the overworld. I've never seen a ruined portal before though. That's interesting. When was it added? I think it's a 1 point. Yeah. So the only way to get bells is through the village itself. So we incorporated 2 bells into this design. We might have to just leave without them for now. And here's the windmill we designed earlier, so. But this is the mother building I was working on. This is going to be like the inn. Got a lot of different floors. Some extrusions here and here. Goes straight up here, doesn't extrude out to the side. You know, it's got a little bit of character to it. I haven't finished designing the insides though and all the floors and stuff, so something we might put in. But this is why when we're looking at our map here in our survival world, you know, we see this is fairly sloped, so it's going to be mostly small buildings, whereas over here where a potential larger city could go, it's mostly flat, so we can put these larger buildings without having to worry about the terrain as much. And so yeah, if you're just catching this for the first time, you know, we got 1 village here, we got 1 here, and 1 here, for a total of 3. This is our whole peninsula that we've explored. The only part that we haven't checked yet is right here, but there's not going to be a village in this area. The world terrain, the terrain generation is the Terraforged mod, which is really nice. It gives you a lot of control over the generation settings. So, and mainly my favorite part about it is the rivers. So, let's go ahead. I'm thinking we can put the forge right here where these pigs are. So we might just go ahead and move them. I don't know how far I'm going to move. I'm probably going to move them incrementally, you know. So we'll check, see if we got any fences here in our wood chest. Do have a few. 26, that's 5 where clear an area here. Of course, the snow isn't melting at the present moment because it's in the fall season, using the Serene Seasons mod. Actually, we can build it slightly larger because of math. Don't worry about it. We're just gonna cram all the pigs in here anyway, though, whether they like it or not. First I need to find something that they like, and I know they like the turnips, the onions, from Pam's Harvest Craft 2. I think they also liked the leeks. So since we have a bunch of leeks, I'll try those. I still need to work on a gate design and tower design there. Of course, that's a temporary resting location for our... hang on. Yeah, okay, they do like the leeks. And just get those. Grab our piggies. It's good too, because the chickens there aren't gonna follow. They were getting into the pig pens due to the fence stacking over there. So now that I can get rid of this pig pen, that shouldn't be a problem. No more escapees. You see this right here. Hopefully they can't sneak out that hole though. I don't think it's wide enough for them. Go. So we stepped up our animal rights abuse game there. We saw we had much larger pen there than we have now, so they're much more cramped. They shouldn't worry about it though. The cows got a lot of space too, but I've been harvesting them a little bit harder, so I'll go easy on them. They can have the space for now. Let's see, we got some dirt, not too much. Not too much. Put our leeks back there. Store the meat for now. Snowballs, feathers, chicken. Seeds go there. Oh. So yeah, let's go ahead and put the dirt in for our forage. Probably gonna put it in line with this. Gonna replace that one. Make sure there's no sand around here. Put a torch down or two to melt some of the snow. It'll melt on its own in the spring and the fall. Actually just in the summer. So until then, we're gonna need torches. We did, using the config though, we did turn off permanent snow, so. This isn't Armageddon. Global freezing. Our snow will melt. At night times, we're gonna go ahead and go to our sleep stations. Surprised the sugarcane's still growing because it should be out of season now. If I check. Yeah, it is a summer crop, and as you can see by our calendar, we are in the fall. Of course, being out of season doesn't mean it stops growing, it just severely reduces the rate that it grows. And I guess I do have quite a bit. So low probability, but if you have a whole bunch, it'll still show up. Now let's see. So gonna need cobblestone, stone brick, smooth andesite. Should be all in here. Use that. Well, actually, like I don't have smooth. And we got our cobblestone in here though. Everything else should be out there. We're gonna probably need to get more, I think, oak. We got a couple oak. Should be good. And we'll probably have enough spruce. And before I jinx it, you know. We only need one door, so that should be good on that. So let's go ahead and make our smooth, polished, my bad, not smooth, andesite. And I'm gonna use the stone cutter for that. We actually don't need very many of this. If I think about it, 2, 4, 6, 8, and actually we only need 8, so should be good. Let's go ahead, and I believe it was 9 meters long. I'm just pulling these numbers from the top of my head, so I might actually have to move the chicken pen too, just to get enough space. Let me quickly pull up my reference image here so I can count the blocks. Yeah. And I guess I'll take this time while I'm looking at this to plug my the YouTube. So Amaze Penguin Live is where I upload all the live streams. So Twitch only holds them for 14 days. So if you want to see a stream from over 14 days ago, you'll have to go to Amaze Penguin Live on YouTube in order to view that. Yeah. And then side of the house. That's the number that I was really interested in. So if we put this right here, 4, 5, 6, then we would have our stone bricks right there. Let me just double check that. Yeah. I don't really need that sword. I can probably smelt that down. Get my materials back. 3, 4. That's 7 in the middle there. Then if we go here, this will be where our next column goes. And of course, I'm building that blacksmith I just showed you guys, so. I think that's where the window went. Nope, window's over 1. It's fine. And I believe that was 5 wide, 3 plus 1 on each side. Yep, that's right. And this whole wall was just plain cobble. So yeah, we are gonna have to move the chickens as well. Good thing we got plenty of seeds. And these can be they can be crammed in a lot smaller cage, because they're a smaller mob in general. Taking a drink there. And we can actually put them here for now, I guess, since we still have some space here. And I can pick up that seed so I don't have to go grab it from the chest. It's just an OCD thing for me to remove the snow. It's not required, but I'll go mental if I don't. Just leave myself some space there. It would kind of be funny to shove them in a 3x3 space, but I'm not that cruel. Just give it a few months, maybe. Ooh. It's alright. We'll just reuse the... Reuse the fences from the chicken. Just holding in a burp there. Belch. So yeah, the fences get snowy now too because of the snow real magic mod or whatever it's called. And it's supposed to stack too, like the fences are supposed to get buried with snow accumulation, but they're not doing it, so. Like I said, they have a Discord for the mod. I'm just gonna have to check it out, see if I can go in there, tell them that it's not working, or if they already know. Gather up all our chickens here. Some of them are already trying to get away. Alright though, we got the FBI of chicken hunters. We'll get them back. There's even one all the way out there. Trust me, they want to get in the pen because if they don't, they'll die. I'll kill them. This is for your own good, chickens. That's all of them. What? What? Did you see that? This dude jumped clear over that. Can't do that. That's illegal, dude. There, get rid of all of my seed. Get that fence back. Because I believe I still did that number. We check. Results are in? No. No, I did not do that. Silly mistake. But I did stack them here, but I can't reach that right now. Let's go ahead and finish removing the old chicken pen. Kinda disappointed on the reach of this torch here, not melting that snow. I thought I did some research. Oh yeah, and snow falls like sand now too. And will accumulate if it falls on another bit of snow. I could have sworn though, I checked earlier because I was in a different world, just messing around. And the ice, there was ice in a river and I was wanting to see how far like a torch would melt it. Because if you have boats, you know, you really don't want your river to be iced up or it'll sink. Turned out it was only like 3 blocks though from the torch source, which is not a lot. But I mean, that's within 3 blocks and it's not melting, so. Now I did put a matching window spot on this side. Yeah. There we go. Now we're gonna start with our spruce here. And of course, I'm not trying to build everything in exactly the same style. Like, I'm not gonna have a whole bunch of cookie cutter houses. But I am trying to keep it consistent at least. So like, these two are very similar in their designs, even though they have different layouts. This one's gonna be quite a bit different, I think, because it doesn't extend out over the first columns, the stone columns here. Like normally I would do that and then extend the wood straight up, as you can see here. Comes out from the column and then goes straight up. So I'm not doing that on this one. just to add some variation in the designs. Because, you know, when it's different, it's more pleasing. It's like asymmetry. If everything was all symmetrical, it would almost feel upsetting. When you have slight differences and asymmetry, makes it look real, lived in, and stuff. Of course, now I can't jump up there anymore, but I was able to grab that. Just go ahead and dirt pillar our way up there. 2, 3, 4. Could do that, yeah. Just double checking my blueprints. 4. Go. Gotta do this side, and then we gotta do a couple more spruce for the framing. We'll be done. I'm definitely gonna have to chop down more though, because we're gonna need a lot of stairs, and we don't currently have that many. Other than this, gotta put a 3 tall post right in the middle, and that's all the spruce logs we need. So let's see if I can. Probably not. I was close, but can fill this floor in with oak, or as much as we can. Probably run out here in a second. Yep. And go ahead and light up the bottom. So actually this torch goes in the center. That's the one that goes offset. And you'll find out once I do the full interior. We're actually going to need to remove some of that. I believe it was 1, 2. So this becomes a half slab. Like that. So you can see I'm currently pressing W, but I can't get up. So, but if you press shift, you can get under the rest of that slab. Man, those are some loud sheep. And we'll do that. And there we go. And if we had some oak fences, I'd put those in, but we don't. So the next, actually on the side, oh, I was wrong. We actually do need a little bit more spruce. Just need to fill those in right there. Just like that. Now we're done with the spruce. Okay. So we put our oak in like this. And we just take our axe and we're going to strip them all. And this is in place of doing wool, so I know back in ye olden days before they had stripped oak, a lot of the time people would use wool for the second stories of their Tudor style or medieval style houses, you know. But we're not about that anymore. We have technology, so we're gonna make it different. So I used birch on those, stripped birch. And this is oak, so it's a little bit more yellow. But it gives it that difference. And we use the oak as well on the windmill over there, which kind of see in the distance. If I had Optifine, I would zoom, but I don't. Let's see, I had that door ready for this. Go ahead and put that there. I got a couple of these slabs. Let me just double check the blueprint. Just go across like this. Yeah. stairs would start on that sideways log all the way up there at the top. Do some epic parkour there. And it does overhang still. And I use spruce fences right here on all of the logs that we had. I can't reach that from maybe. Yeah, that's fine. So we're gonna have to harvest some wood here in a second. Luckily we have the reap mod, so it won't take that long. It lets us chop down whole trees and just by removing the bottom block with an axe. That's why whenever I'm working on these, I have to shift in order to destroy a log, or else it will get rid of my whole building. Let's park all the wood in there for... Actually, we still got some oak, so let's go ahead and finish using up our oak, actually, before we go and chop down some trees. Because it'll determine whether we have to use more oak. Yeah, like whether we have to get more oak, my bad. So, those there. YouTube's telling me I need to press skin. I really wish there was a setting to disable that, but there isn't. Everyone tweet YouTube. Let them know you want that feature disabled. Not even a feature. And a nuisance. Go. And then we just gotta stack up to the roof again, so 3, 6, 9, 12. Yep, we're gonna have oak left over. But will my axe make it? Probably not. Oh, it did. That's a shame though, because it's gonna die immediately after chopping down one of those trees. Get all those eggs up. Look at that precision targeting though. Now that we got that done, just need what? 2. Finish that. I actually do need another 2 stairs there. I'm gonna put a chest there. But if we have anything like birch, we'll use that. Like we don't have enough birch, but we do have some dark oak we can use. Oh, and we do have some spare oak stairs, so that's good. Let's go ahead, make our dark oak, make that. Actually, I'm gonna use... I'll go ahead and just use this ones we got available, make a couple furnaces. Then we moved everything around. We can start populating the inside of our place here. So this one's actually gonna go up there on top of the blast furnace. We're gonna have a cauldron go there. This is gonna be our furnace, and then our workbench goes there. I said our chest goes there. There actually will be... I didn't get a picture of the inside actually, but... Yeah, and if we get 2 cobblestone stairs, we'll just put them right there. Finish that up. Use the birch to make some sticks. I'm kind of sad that the exploit to turn birch into oak is gone. But back in the day, you could build boats using any type of wood, and it would all give you the same boat. And then you could just destroy the boat, and it would return sticks and oak planks. Sadly, they don't do that anymore. Go ahead and put this back. Gonna need some of these. It's just sun's about to set here in a second, so we'll wait. Six seconds. The journey map lets us know when we're allowed to go to bed. So now that it's 10:27, we can. Top right corner there. So let's see, we're gonna put these here, 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 here. And let me check my... Yep, that's everything there. Crouch to get under that. Like that, and like that. And we need another furnace actually to go right there, but fine for now. Let's go get those trees. We need spruce. Oh, wandering trader. I don't need any of that. Of course, wandering trader never has anything that you need. So. Now you can see our outline for our wall here. So we're just gonna go ahead and chop down everything that's inside that at the moment. Just like so. And as those leaves with snow on them melt, they're gonna drop the snow, and like this one's right above a bush. It should put the snow on the bush, but it won't. Like if the weather is snowing, it won't accumulate on the bushes for some reason. So that's why I'm saying I need to talk with Mod Arthur or something to report that. Oh, wait, no, that's a sapling. Come on, I wanna see it fall though. Come on. Come on. See, there. That's clipping through. Oh! Did not see that dude. Give me a startle. I should have seen him. I should have been looking at the mini map there, but I wasn't. Hey, no harm, no foul though. Go ahead and get rid of these trees as well, since they're inside our border, our wall outline. As I mentioned, in previous streams, like, in order to prevent siege, would-be siege people from being able to scale the wall easily, we're gonna have to chop down all the trees that are close to the wall as well. Like, probably, so if that's the wall, we'd probably have to clear everything as far back as, probably as far back as here even. Because they would be able to fell a tree like this and damage the wall. So we have to clear everything that's close to the wall. We also wouldn't want them to be able to like climb up a tree and jump over the wall. Also, just having trees close to the wall, they could chop them down, use them as resources to make a siege engine. A lot of reasons to do that, to get rid of those things, as well as like the livestock. So if there's sheep right here, an invading army could just kill the sheep, take the wool for clothes and warmth, take the meat for food, and that'll extend the time of the siege. And as a village itself, all our food's outside the wall. But we don't want them to be sieging us, because then we'll starve. I think that was the end of my wall outline here. I know it goes on a little bit further. Follow it. Chop down this tree as well. It'll also prevent the hostile mobs from spawning too close as well, because there won't be enough leaves and enough stuff to keep the light level low for them. So there are multiple benefits, both in-game and theoretical. You can see our windmill there in the distance again that we built. And I showed you guys in my designer world there earlier. All the crops that we've planted so far. So you got cabbages there on the bottom. I don't have Optifine installed, so I can't zoom, but we got our cabbages. I'll just show you on the map. Here's the cabbage, here's the wheat, here's barley, this is beans, we got corn, onions, and cucumbers. So a well-rounded crop. However, all of those will only grow in either the summer or the spring. Some of them might grow in the autumn, but probably not a lot. But we do have enough crops there that we can go ahead and harvest them, and we'll be able to get through the winter. Plus we have all the animals, so we're not going to be, I mean, I have a stack of steak, so it's not like we're starving for food here. If we were trying to feed the whole town, maybe though. But we don't have a full town of people. He's moving in. This guy think he's doing? He's not paying rent. I should kill him. Gonna have to defend against his llamas though. They're gonna want to spit on me. I don't think he dropped anything interesting, did he? He dropped his lead. Those are actually very useful. I have a horse actually that I want to go get. Is the horse with the highest health I saw over here in this plains. And I went to put some horse armor on it. But I don't have a saddle yet. I was hoping we could find one of those in one of the sunken ships. But we didn't. So there's only a couple of ways to get those, probably in the nether, or through like a randomly spawning dungeon, or we'll have to go for more sunken ships. So, more stuff to look forward to, I guess. So hopefully we'll find our horse with our horse armor here. It should be that one over there. You see the blue dot on the map? Yeah, here it is. Look at that, it's got 28 health. If you look at the other horses, like, we got like a 23, 20, 19. 28's really up there for health on a horse. Yeah, 23. And that's even before the armor. Like, the armor adds, it's showing 3. I don't know how fast it is though, because I can't ride it. Not without a saddle. Those mobs on the minimap are underground. But they make me nervous every time I see them on the minimap. I'm just going to chain this horse up nearby the town here. Eventually we'll have a stable for it. I don't think there's going to be space over there with the farm on the outside unless we put it on the other side of the farm. We could put one on the inside here, but I don't think we're going to go any further out to the west over there, because you see it's literally all frozen over. Except for, like, you know, there's this over here, but I'm not going to put a road in all the way over there just to be there. Like I said, the next possible places for a town is like right here. And if I explore up here and find anything good, maybe we'll put one up there, but there's nothing else on the southern peninsula that I saw that I really want to put a town at. Let's just go ahead and tie him off there. Put that stuff away. I'm still hoping they're gonna update the ships mod. Oh, getting a little bit of frame lag there. Maybe it's a memory lag going on. But the ships mod, that we can actually have ships moving. Because I plan on building ships for this harbor. But if they're not moving, you know, that's not fun. But I'd hope to get them to move at least. Let's see. I'm gonna throw those saplings in our furnace, our auto smelter over there. Ooh. Perfect amount for Elton. They just got so much beef. Probably don't need that cobble anymore. For some reason it wasn't switching the stacks there. It should have. That's all great. Speaking of, we should check on our auto smelter there. See if it's run out of fuel yet. Looks like it has. But it almost got everything done. So if you saw when we went down there earlier in the mine so I could get those diamonds, we have a huge lava lake in the path of that tunnel. So I'm just gonna slowly drain it and use it for auto smelters. I actually don't need that many of those, but I will need that many. Turn those into slabs and that should be plenty. And the rest can go in here. You know, this song kind of jams. Called Campfire Extends. I like it. Nice chill bop. Reminds me of that 2012 music, you know? All the dance stuff came out. Avicii's Levels. I know Swedish House Mafia was pretty popular at that point. They're good days. We do need that cobble actually. I'll probably just avoid it for now though. How's that? Well, that's actually in the wrong spot. There's a reason I have glasses. I'm blind as shit, dude. Alright, now that we got the forge area covered. Get those two fence posts put right there to finish that off, but for now, shift to go under that. Get our stairs. That placed the wrong way. There we go. It's always easier after you get this first level of stairs done. Because you're not placing below you anymore, you're just placing in front of or across from you. Yep. So just do this from now on. about that one for now. Or that one. Just don't worry, man. Take it easy. Don't worry. Okay, just finish those up. Looks like we'll probably have enough to finish the roof without having to make more. There we go, and then we get our... Actually, one thing I did do is I put a little... There we go, like that. Oop. I got our roof done. Only midday. I mean, of course in Minecraft it says it's 4. Let's see, we don't have any oak on us at the moment. Get rid of this though. And we'll have to go put some cobblestone and a cobblestone fence down for that. And like I said, we'll put those saplings in here. There we go. Let's take some of that oak we had left. Just need a few fences from it. I think it's like 5. That'll do it. Now the blast furnace. Actually only 4, that's good. Even better. Actually up here. Put some torches before we got anything spawning up here. Let's see. I also need to make some those storage thing. Oh, those made 6. Full efficiency. We need some spruce to make trapdoors. Go ahead. These are gonna go right there like that. Because they're odd number width windows. Gonna do it like that. As our shutters, you know, instead of having them off to the side. Because it's an odd length, we can't just have a shutter here, or else the one in the middle wouldn't be covered during a storm. Good point, need to get some buttons ready to put on the 4 corners on 2 sides. Actually, no, I need those slabs still. There wasn't any... Oh, there was some ladders. Cool. Like it when I don't have to like craft new stuff again. So those go there. Whoops. There we go. Actually, I did have a fence that went there in the designer world. Let's get that. Just need the 1. Let's do the spruce. We need, let's see, 2. I got a whole bunch of spruce. 4. 2, 4, 2, 4. That should cover all the chests. Wait, no. I need another 2 and 4. That'll cover all the chests in the attic there. See, they're still not melting these. Kind of makes me upset. Actually, the bed goes right there. I might have to get rid of one of those. I think I'll get rid of this one. We need 4 beds to be made. Actually, a spruce door as well. Just gonna finish the whole interior off on this one while we're here. On this stream. Get it all done in one go. I didn't put that stair up top I was supposed to. Let's see, it's getting towards nighttime, so let's go ahead and get that cobble at least. Let's see. Yeah, that'll be enough. Just wait here for a moment. Actually, I think I'm gonna take a short bathroom break here, so one moment. Alright, back. A few more seconds though on that day-night cycle. Don't think, well, actually I will need some pillaring dirt in order to finish the roof off there with the chimney. Chimney. Let's see, we need 8 stone buttons. I'm gonna go ahead and make a pressure plate for our table. Actually, I'm gonna need to check the wood chest again. We actually will need. Man, I'm such a ditz. We're gonna need a bunch more stuff. We need 2 oak stairs. Luckily, we got that, and the other. That's post. And 2 beds would be 6. We'll just grab those. Actually, we need more beds than that. We need 2 more beds as well. Grab. Yeah, I just can't think all the way through. If you'll notice, I placed these in the wrong spot. Why don't you guys tell me that? Now there wasn't a specific height that I had to build this to. It was more like a by feel type of thing. I'll make sure it's not above this part of the roof. It can be a little bit lower, and I'm not going to use the cobblestone fence on that. But speaking of the cobblestone fence, go to my stone cutter here and make one. Get those interior details down too. So we got that pressure plate. We got our door. Gonna go right there. Bed here and a bed there. Little bunk bed for the kids. Get upstairs. I could have used pressure plate on that. Make a furnace to go there. We are still going to need some more oak after all. Just like that. Okay, that's everything I should need to do on the roof so I can get rid of this pillar of dirt. And we won't have any snow falling in here, so I don't have to worry about removing this and it being replaced with more snow. So I'm gonna place that high enough. What? I did not know you could do that. Now I know. Alright, make a furnace. A lot of furnaces at this blacksmith house. As you would expect. There's one last cobblestone that needs to be placed right there. Wasn't sure what else to use for like a fume vent. Actually, I need those three. Actually, I'll need 2 cauldrons, so that's 14 iron. It hurts my soul to use iron for that, but oh well. Also grab our panes. Yeah, I need more smooth stone. But you only get that by smelting regular stone. Grab my 14. There we go. 2 cauldron. So hopefully I can just move that anvil from there to there. So actually let me check my blueprint here again. Yeah. I figured. It's right there. And this one will go in the middle. Yeah. So right there. Still need to make the blast furnace. Let's go ahead and this will become cobble. Kinda wish doors could float. Just wishful thinking though. We might be good on oak. I'll have to see here. Get out the shovel. We can save a little bit of wood by only digging under stuff that we'll be able to see under. So. Those are really the only ones we have to dig out. I know it's treasonous, but being economical boys today. Put that back. Those there. Still need those 2 beds. Gonna save our oak though. Put everything wood related back in there and pull some more out. That'll do it. Oh, actually I can put the glass in the lower floor. Right there, and right there. Still wondering if the Dark RP or whatever the mod was called is gonna update. We can get like barrels, like not the default game barrels, but more 3D modeled barrels, and some other little odds and ends. I need 5 iron, and I think a full furnace in order to make a blast furnace. I think it looks like, yeah. And if you know, the blast furnace twice as efficient, or time efficient for smelting ores, but only ores. And I think the last thing I need to finish this one off is 6 wool for the upstairs beds. I was thinking about dyeing it there, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. Oh, actually, I did have some other things in the single player. It was, let's see. I need 2 more sticks, and then I'll be able to make the other one, the item frame. I know I just wasted oak to make sticks, but alright. We can always get more oak. I mean, you see, I haven't even finished replacing the floor here with oak. Let's see. There we go. We need something to put in that picture frame though. I guess a crossbow? Family heirloom, you know? Maybe? You gotta be a weapon, you can't just be anything. I think I might have put an armor stand here as well. Yeah. Believe that's how it went. Maybe I will put an armor stand there. I got plenty of leather. But not enough sticks. And we'll get some armor for it. Give him the iron. That's fine. Fine by me. Like that. There we go. All done. Put it in screenshot mode there. Oh, I fell in the water. Only way I can get out is using the boat here. Or going all the way to the end of the dock, but yeah. Right, don't fall off this time. Put it in screenshot mode. Not F12, that's right. I'm not on Steam. There we go. Go check on our crops actually. Take the boat. Of course I don't have a hoe with me, so I won't be able to like cultivate more crops, but we can at least check on them. Now I'm waiting for the leaves to start changing again. So you see these oak trees over here. They're currently got green leaves, but because we're in the fall season now, they'll start to change to brown. Especially since we know it's got snow going on. Look at our, ooh, we can fill this in with some dirt. Although half of this dirt's gonna get replaced with like gravel and cobblestone eventually, because we're gonna have a road that comes through here. Got our nice little beach area, and we got our road. And our road's gonna go all the way down. Don't know how far. So if you caught the last stream, we did some treasure hunting. We had a treasure chest here from one of the treasure maps we got on a shipwreck. And we also got one along one of our beaches here. Probably. It was on the map inside the wall there, but... Oh, that's probably it right there. We had a treasure chest there as well. So I kind of might make that into like a little pirate hideout, like they were burying treasure, digging up treasure, or what have you, you know. And just like the road continues down to there. Put some shipwrecks down here on the reef. This is all coral reef. I thought about doing a little fishing village here on the lake because, you know, it has to go through a swamp, so no big cargo ships could make it up there. So we couldn't make it a full-size village, which, if there wasn't this swamp bit here, this would have been perfect for a large village. Big mountains on all sides, lake in the middle. This lake doesn't have any outside connections, so it's not a good place. But it's got a nice bay right here. So maybe. Probably won't do anything with this. If anything, just add more houses to this village, but that'll be it. Fort here for protecting the river entrance, and then village here. Town. City, who knows. There's already a village here, but because the river's too narrow, it would have to be all carted in. So we can do that, but it'd be a smaller village than this, even though it's more flat. See, our crops are doing good. If you haven't been inside our windmill yet, give you the tour. So this is the first floor, the mill floor. So this is where all the flour would be made. Haven't really done a grindstone thing yet there, but we'll be fine. This is our second floor. Just be able to look out. Then you come out here. You have to actually exit the housing of the windmill, because this whole top part would rotate in real life. This would be like bearings or whatever to support it. And then you have to climb in through here into the actual power transmission place. And that's the windmill. There's no other way to get like further up, but there's really nothing up there to see. That's the windmill. I didn't put on the back blades yet. I still haven't done that, so don't hurt me. Now you might have heard that like a cave sound when I walked in here. That's because behind here, so you see the cobblestone here, there's actually a void, at least a 1 block empty space that's this height behind each of these corners. So one time I was coming in, if you look at the mini map, you know, I was coming in and it was showing there was an enemy in here, but it was right here in that void space. So they couldn't get to me, but they were there. So it's a little bit eerie. Makes all the noises and everything. They can't get you. And because they don't have line of sight to you, they won't like explode if they're a creeper or something. Yeah, so I got my axe with me, and we're running out of daylight here. Probably just cut down some trees, call it a day, you know? Won't take long with just one stone axe, but gather some materials. Now I'm trying to figure out for Saturday's stream, because we are not Saturday, Friday's stream. We're gonna stream Friday again. It's gonna be at our scheduled 4 p.m. time, Eastern time. Trying to decide if I want to do something different than this survival world. So back in the day I used to make Minecraft zombie maps, kind of like, you know, they had it in Call of Duty games like Black Ops and whatever, surviving the waves of zombies. Thinking about making one of those in creative mode, having you guys help me, you know, like decide what to do. I don't have a theme for the map yet. Still trying to come up with one. I was thinking maybe like a container ship at a port or something. I'm not sure yet what to do. So I'm still gonna mull over the idea some. See about doing that on Saturday instead of the normal survival stream. Because I do like making the maps like that too, and I like creative building, so. Let's see, let's clear up some inventory space. Get a couple more axes though, since we're gonna go chop some oak. I can honestly put this sword away, I'm never gonna use it. Alrighty, let's see here. We're now in mid-fall, mid-autumn, if you will. We're on day 112 of this Minecraft world. Normally the serene seasons would last for 24 days. So if you did the math, you'd be like, we should be like in summer something again, right? But when I had to do a clean install midweek last week. And when we did that, it reset the serene seasons for the world. Even though I preserved the world save, it reset the serene seasons. So we went from fall again all the way back to spring. So we're just now getting back all the way to fall again. Get it chopped down. And again, like I said, this mod for chopping down the trees in one swing of the axe is the Reap mod. Ooh, what's that? 24. Not got more health than my thoroughbred. See the Reap mod also, what it does is if you didn't have Pam's Harvest Craft and you have a crop, you can just right click on a fully grown crop and it will harvest it and replace it with a new seed. So it makes it a little bit easier for your farming. But because I already have Pam's Harvest Craft, that already happens. I didn't know it at the time when I installed the Reap mod though. And again, all the mods that I'm using on this playthrough are listed below. This is the only real mod that would be considered exploity, in my opinion. So. Hopefully you guys will forgive me for that, but I really don't want to spend, 90% of my time just harvesting wood to build all these buildings. What? Oh. That's some skill right there. Oh, there's another one. Just skill, guys. Just skill. I didn't drop anything, though. They're a bunch of cheapskates. Pick up all these drops. All these sticks. I won't have to make sticks ever again. And then we're going to have all that, those saplings. To throw in the furnace. Won't be good times. Now the previous tree cutter mods that I've had, they would also get rid of a lot of the leaves too. So it wouldn't have this problem where I'm having to wait for the leaves to decay to get all the block drops. But this was the first one that I came, the Reap mod was the first one I came across, so that's the one I installed. The one that was updated for 1.15.2. So. Saplings. That'll smelt this stuff. I think over a stack of items actually. I think one sapling does more than an item. I'll have to double check that. It might take 2 saplings. I am known to confuse things from time to time. see any more drop. I don't have an axe anymore to kill this pig, but we're gonna kill him anyway. I could use the bow actually. Looks like there's a couple more drops over in here. Got these other trees hoarding my items. That's good enough though. Go ahead and leave it. We got what? We got 5 stacks and 3/4 of another. That should last us a little while at least for wood. Unless we build that large inn that I was talking about. Starting to see how this town could be a little bit large. Gonna run out of chest space. I can throw some doors in the fire. Maybe some slabs as well. Probably don't need those. Yep. Golden. Yeah, so like I said, it is a little bit early, but I think we're gonna end the stream there for tonight. We got some stuff done. We worked on the roof. We built a whole new building. We got some diamonds. We got, what, 16 diamonds now? Nice. Not close to a full set of armor yet. Probably won't need a full set of armor for a while, though. I'm not planning on taking on those other temples and monuments yet. Underwater stuff. Got suggestions, let me know for what to build next. We do have that chapel design as well. I'm still trying to figure out where to put that in over here though. Probably higher up on the hill. Might do it in that area. Go ahead and mark it. Chapel. So far away, but they shouldn't need a large church for this town if it's not going to be that. Although they could need a larger church actually, because again we're looking at this and it's like we take that to I'm looking at probably 40 buildings or more in here. Got 2 people living in each building. 80 people. I don't have that many benches in the current chapel, so could need a larger one. Unless you got people just standing in the back. That's not cool. So, we'll see. We'll see. I think that'll be all. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you missed parts of the stream, you can either rewatch it on here on Twitch, or you can go and watch it on my stream YouTube page, Maze Penguin Live. That's gonna have all the. It currently has the Minecraft VODs from up until this past Monday. So you can get all those streams and watch them after they've been deleted off Twitch. I'm gonna be uploading some other things there. I got the Borderlands streams from Tuesdays and Thursdays that'll be going on there. And you can always leave a comment on those videos as well for your ideas. So, thanks for watching. And next stream, so tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, it's going to be Borderlands 3. We're finishing up side quests on the Moxie Casino, Handsome Jack Casino thing, DLC. Then we're going to, on Friday, Minecraft, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Like I said, not sure if we're going to be continue working on this particular village survival world, or if we're going to be working on a creative zombie map build. Then Saturday, Sunday, there's nothing scheduled, but there could be miscellaneous streams, as well as on any other day of the week. There could always be a miscellaneous stream. So like, we had 2 miscellaneous unscheduled Counter-Strike Go streams. One was last night, the other one was like last Saturday, so just be aware. If you follow the channel, you'll always get a notification when we go live, and I try to keep it, I try to go live 5 minutes before I actually start doing anything, so if you get the notification and get in, you'll have time and you won't miss anything, so. Look forward to see you guys on all those, so thanks for watching, see you next time.